What's up, guys? It's your boy Zay back at you with another banger. And, yeah, I'm here with a slightly different video than usual. See, recently I got the chance to participate in a little seasonal event called Artfight. And I know a lot of y'all might be, familiar with it. Some of y'all might not. So, I'm gonna give y'all a quick summary right quick. So boom. Think of Artfight as a way for different artists to battle to the death. Um, Jokes aside, Artfight is basically a month long event that falls from July all the way to August. And basically how it works is you upload your OCs, and in order to attack other people, you have to draw their OCs, and based on the quality of the drawing determines how much you get for that drawing. And it's basically a gifting game. You may attack someone, you may not even get a reply back from them at all. But at the end of the day, it's all about gifting artwork to other people. And you're probably wondering what was my experience. But for that, we gotta go all the way to the beginning. And now I'm gonna split this video up into like 3 different parts just because it's a lot. So yeah, sit back, relax, grab something to eat, and enjoy my thoughts on Artfight. Cue the intro. Okay, so boom. Rewind all the way back to around April. Yeah, I know that's quite a bit ago, but it's important to apply. I'm sitting here, minding my own business, doing my own thing. And, I'm on the phone with my crush. Yeah. I know, crazy, right? And we're talking, I'm an artist, she's an artist, and we're just kind of yapping, chopping it up, using my expertise riz. And, I think it's going pretty good. And then she kind of brings up something, Artfight. And, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what in the world is an Artfight? Because I'm I'm thinking, oh, maybe I draw like a bunch of OCs and stuff. And then I find someone else's OC, and then I just beat the crap out of them. Like, yeah, that was my initial thought. But, she kind of ran me through it, and I was like, this is kind of interesting. And, I'm thinking, I don't think I'm going to get into this really. But, eventually, I ain't even gonna lie, I gave in. And, I'm just saying, it was probably the best decision I made. Now it took me a while because I started on it, and I worked on it a bit, and I forgot about it. Honestly, I don't even remember if I finished making that account that same day. I just know I started working on it, and then eventually, I forgot about it. Yep. Until she reminded me, and I was like, oh shoot. And so, I'm like, man, I gotta lock in on this. So, I'm scrambling to finish this account, and I finally got it up, and I sent it to her, and I look at her profile, absolutely magnificent. I'm talking, the time put into it is just beautiful. All her OCs are up there, just arranged absolutely perfectly. And then I look at mine, and then I realize something. I am by far the biggest chud bum known to man to ever exist in this moment. Like, hold on, let me see. Think of, I don't know, Little Caesars. Actually, no, Little Caesars ain't even little, because, that's clearly top 3 pizzas of all time, and y'all are not ready for that debate. But anyways, imagine you got Little Caesars, and you're putting Little Caesars up to some random, I don't know, Dollar Tree pizza. Yeah. Of course, Dollar Tree ain't bad, but then when you got Little Caesars, obviously know which one wins. So, I'm like, man, this sucks. So I'm scrambling, trying to get my profile kind of like, looking nice. And, you know, this goes on for a couple days, and I'm gonna lie, I gave up. Like, yeah, stuff happened. Anyways, so I'm stuck here now with my profile, and I don't have a single OC up. And you're probably like, oh, say, you're an artist. You have to have plenty of OCs. You could just post on there. Let me give you a little rundown. Besides the ones I drew for a past video, I highly recommend y'all go watch it, by the way. I had none. Not a single OC created by me. And, well, technically that's a lie, but I didn't claim them, you know. I went out to get the milk and kind of forgot they existed, so, you know, they don't count. Irrelevant. Oh gosh, was that a voice crack? Ignore that. Anyways, so, you know, I'm minding my own business, and I'm thinking, I'm sitting there like, man, I need to make some OCs. So, you know, I start getting to work, and I'm like, I'm entering some kind of flow state right now, because I'm like cooking up OCs back to back to back to back. Like, I don't even have no established storyline for any of them. I just thought in my head how cool I think they would be. Kind of, you know, thought of a little mini story for them. And I just rolled with it. I just was like shooting them out back to back to back. You know, I was sending them to her like, look at these. You know, you impressed? Winky face, winky face. No? Okay. Anyways, but, you know, I'm just doing my own thing, and, you know, I think I'm kind of cooking. So, you know, I'm just throwing them out there, and I'm like, I made all these OCs, but I don't have one that relates to me. And, you know, I'm gonna be completely honest. I somewhat do, but I still don't at the same time. And, you know, by the time this video comes out, probably still gonna be the case, but, you know, I'm gonna establish one. But anyways, you know, I go message her because I'm like, she's a professional at this. Like, ooh, I wish I could show y'all her artwork because, oh my gosh, they're stunning. Like, ooh wee. And I'm not even like trying to glaze her or anything. Pause. But, man, I'm just sitting there like admiring all of her work. You know, in a dark room, real ominous. Like, man, her artwork is quite lovely. Anyways, yeah, so I hit her up, and she kind of gives me a few ideas, and, you know, I play Roblox with her, you know, that's like top tier Riz. For all my fellows out there, playing Roblox with the girl you like is like up there for top 10 rizzing techniques. So I highly recommend, if y'all aren't already doing that, you hop on that ASAP. But yeah, you know, I'm getting to work, you know, doing my own thing, and I'm reading what she said. I'm like, that sounds good. And so, you know, I'm like, man, I'm gonna make a persona. And, you know, that's exactly what I do. So let me show y'all a little picture of my persona. Well, I technically made two, but the second one is like, you know, me for real. And it's a penguin named Fish. And, you know, let me give y'all a little backstory. So, you know, I play Roblox with her and stuff. And also, one of her friends, too. And, like, they gave me the nickname because of my skin I always ran with. Y'all know that one fish from SpongeBob? Yeah, that was me for real. And so, like, that was kind of my skin. And they called me Fish. So I was like, shoot, low key, that goes kind of hard. And I like penguins too. So I rolled with it. So here's Fish. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for bro. And honestly, it was like so lit. But the problem is, I'm gonna give y'all a little advice. If you're preparing for Artfight, don't do everything at the last minute, because dropping all these OCs right before it started was by far the worst idea I could have made, because it was just setting me up for something way, way worse. And so pretty much, I get them all uploaded. I think I uploaded maybe like 13. Added some new ones eventually throughout Artfight. But after that, I realized, I'm getting a bit burnt out. But I don't do that here. So, I was like, I'll be fine. I got this. I made the final preparations, and it was pretty much time for Artfight to begin. So at the start of this challenge, I had decided that I was going to draw a total of 30 pieces. Yeah. And you're probably wondering, did I make it through all 30 of them? Well, you'll just have to wait till the next video.